Go.
Adios.
Yes.
Bye.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. But look, like she alluded to, you weren't the only one making moves. There were other teams making moves, even if they were unexpected. But you know what? We're going to think positive. We're going to move in the right direction because the Commanders have a new quarterback all the way from the Colts. Mr. Carson Wentz gets traded to Washington. And I got to bring in my guy. I got to bring in the host of Bro Crew Sports Talk. My guy, Mr. Alyx Stevens. What up, Alex?
Hey, what's happening?
What up, man?
What's going on?
Yo, go ahead. Yeah. How we feeling, man? When you heard the news, what were you surprised? Were you shocked? How you feeling about it, man?
I mean, we was all going in for Russell Wilson.
Yes.
And the Wentz is just I like it. I like it if he's healthy. He's got to stay healthy. Yeah. You know, but it's definitely an upgrade from Heineke. There's no question about that. There was a video of showing, you know, Heineke's throwing deep passes and stuff like that, a little bit overthrown and accurate. Mm-hmm. You know, Wentz, you know, big guy, real good accuracy. You know, he has his ups and downs like every quarterback, but him getting paid $28 million a year, I don't know, bro. You know what I mean?
No, right.
Yeah, exactly. That's crazy.
I'm not feeling that.
Yeah, but I like it though. I mean, let's just say that we did get let's say if we did get Russell Wilson, then what? You know what I'm saying? We have more pieces. Like our defense was what, 25th or 20 something? Mm-hmm. You know, we got to work on our defense. We got to have more weapons. Even if we did get Russell Wilson, I still don't think we would have went to the Super Bowl. I was all in for Russell, don't get me wrong, but Wentz, it's kind of a good fit, I think. You know, if he can get back to his Eagle form, remember when he was with the Eagles? If he can get back to that, you know, it went. But the thing that scares me is the
Hold on. One second. Wait 1 second. If he can get back to the Eagles, what year was that?
I think, I know. It was like 5 years ago.
What year was that?
It was like 5 years.
Hold up. You ain't gonna do that to my man. Hold up. He made a point.
To me every time. Y'all get hype. And Sean last year, Heineke.
I was like that too. I was like that too.
I'm trying to stop y'all from doing what you do every year. And you have to remember what Wentz has been thus far. And he was so good that he couldn't get you one game against a team. Right. Like, who did he lose to in the playoffs this last time? What was his last game, Sean?
I think it was Jags, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was
the Jaguars. How many wins did the Jaguars have?
Look. Go ahead, Sean. What was you about to say? Go ahead.
Look, I said Jacksonville is going from worst to first next year, so they just started it in that game. Okay, first and foremost. Secondly, Wentz had Jonathan Taylor, and I think he relied too much on that. Third, he, like you said, how long ago was that he had to deal with the Eagles and everything like that? There is a huge chip on that shoulder, and he is ready and willing to take it out on his old team, the Cowboys, and the Giants. Alex, tell me I'm wrong, man.
Bro, I'm with you. I hope that happens. But there's things that concern me about this. What's his name? Frank Wright, I think is the coach. He was with the Eagles. Buddy. Right, that was his guy, and he brought him with the Colts. What did they get rid of? A first and a third for the man, and then only lasted 1 year and kicked him off the door like that. They saying something about it was like locker room concerns and leadership, and it's just like, why did Washington even try to? That's what. Now, if Ron and Scott Turner can talk to this guy, and I mean, he seems like a great guy. Even the players, you know, like him. So I don't know who's lying on that situation, but. If we can just try to get him into that form again, you know what I mean? But you got a number one thing, though. The Colts had a number one offensive line, didn't they?
Yeah.
And
a solid running game.
And you already know the quarterbacks that come to Washington. If we ain't got a good old line, and Wentz, you know he looks for that big play. He likes to hold on to the ball. So I don't know if it's going. I don't know. I don't know. I love it. I like it because you know he's an upgrade from Heineke. I think he can be a top 10 quarterback, if you know what I'm saying. Like he can't, because I mean 27 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. yeah, he did lose to the Jags, but there are some temes that were bad like that.
There's no excuses.
No. Look.
All you needed was one game.
Yeah, you're right.
You against the bottom tier of 32 teams, the bottom 3 of 32 teams.
Houston. The Texans beat the Chargers. You know what I'm saying? Like you see them low teams, they're gonna go all out at the end. It happens. You know what I'm saying? Some rivals, the Jags and ain't the Jags and the Coastal rivals, ain't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sometimes they're division rivals, so it's gonna be up and down. You know what I'm saying? That the Colts, it won't gonna be easy for them. You know what I'm saying? But I think they blamed it too much on Carson because even though he did play a bad game, the running game didn't work out too well. Their defense, Trevor Lawrence blew up on that Colts. What were they? They top 10 defense. So you can't really blame it all on Carson. But I like the move. It's a better upgrade, but.
Yeah, I get you. Yeah. To your point,
where you going with this? All I can say is that the Texans had one more win than the Jaguars. I'm gonna let you ride it out, but this is what y'all do to yourselves, and I can't wait for next year so we can see it play out.
Look at this though. The Colts, right? Even though people say the Colts won this trade. They really didn't because the Colts ain't got a quarterback. We do. And we just moved up to the second best quarterback in our division. I mean, Dak, Dak, he can have his highs and he can have his lows. Wentz can be just as good as Dak, if not better. If we can get
tell me what season though that he did that.
What season? Who did that? You talking about what season Wentz did that?
Don't worry about it. He was 11-2. He was dominating until he got hurt.
Well, that same year, right, was 13-3 with my team. Like my team was Dak's first year too, right? That was DK. Did he not take Tony Romo's position that year as well? So stop it.
And he had a great running game, and he had a great team around him. What are we talking about here?
Let's not even talk about Dallas right now. We're talking about Carson Wentz.
Right.
We ain't trying to get into Dallas situation.
Wins versus that convo again. That's what I'm talking about, Ash. The disrespect. The disrespect to mention them in the same. Yeah, you may have the second best because you know who's in our division. But
look, it's definitely gonna be exciting because Carson Wentz gets revenge on the Eagles twice a year. And we get to play the Colts. So it's definitely, he's definitely third time's a charm, you know what I'm saying? So this is his third time getting traded. Hopefully, it works out. To be honest with you, though, you want me to be honest with you? I think Terry McLaurin is going to have a breakout year. I'm not going to lie with you. I think if Carson Wentz can give us 30-plus touchdowns this year, then we won that trade. No question about it. No question.
I do agree with that.
To your point, I'm honestly going to say what this does do for us is it allows us now to focus on other positions at the 11th pick. We no longer have to focus on getting a quarterback or trying to raise up a quarterback through the draft. We can get one of these guys, a Mechie, a Jameson Williams from Alabama, somebody that's a top-tier receiver to play on the other side of Terry McLaurin.
I'm gonna be honest with you. There are some talented wide receivers in this draft. But I'm gonna be honest with you. I think the 11th pick should be offensive lineman.
Okay,
we just lost Brandon. Don't get me wrong. I know everybody wants a skill player. I want a skill player. Don't get me wrong, because there's two guys from Ohio State. Get them in with Terry McLaurin and Curtis Samuels. They all Ohio State guys. I would love that. Don't get me wrong, but a smart move would be an offensive lineman because you gotta block for Carson Wentz. I'm gonna tell you that right now because Carson Wentz, he'll hold on to the ball. And it just ain't gonna look pretty, you know what I mean? So I say offensive lineman. That's a smart move for us.
Okay, well, let me ask y'all a question since y'all both Washington fans. I mean, how long y'all gonna hold on to Antonio Gibson?
He's not.
You answer that, Sean.
Look. Hey, coming from
be honest,
coming from a running back, coming from a running back's perspective, if you can't hold on to the rock, I got a problem with you. And your days are numbered in my backfield. That's me being personal. So if he has some of the issues, you go back to the Chargers game in the opener. We win that game if he doesn't fumble. We go back to the games that he got benched. There was a number of games that we win, or at least we're a touchdown, one possession out of it. Does he not fumble? So that he's got to hold.
He's got to hold on to that ball.
You have to hold on to the rock, and you can't stay. You know, obviously we keep guys a little longer than we should sometimes, but you can't stay on a team and at that position as the premier running back if you can't hold on to the rock. You had to learn that stuff in high school and college.
I know we always talk about, different, teams and everything, but Washington and Gibson, they've been holding on too long with each other. I don't know. Maybe I should be trying to look for the next up and coming in the draft.
Well, he's super talented, and he was more of a wide receiver than a running back coming out of college. Now, if we do something that the 49ers are doing with Debo, I think Gibson should be playing a little wide receiver too, but they're not going to. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But they're not going to do that. I mean, he's our running back. He just needs to hold on to the ball because there are key moments, like you said, Sean, that he messed up. Like we lost because of him fumbling. You know what I'm saying?
It says Barkley might be available.
It might be available. I heard the Giants are maybe trying to.
Yeah, he ain't trading it to us or Dallas or anybody.
They ain't giving it to us.
The Giants ain't doing that. They ain't stupid.
No. But look, the thing about it is this year, I think we do keep Gibson. I think we have to because McKissick is a free agent. McKissick was our do everything back.
That's hurting us right there.
On his way out. Yeah, I think he's going to get it. And he deserves it. He deserves it somewhere else. But he's our guy. And with him not, if he does not come back, you got us with Jared Patterson and Gibson. That's it.
Yeah, I like Jared Patterson.
I love him. And at Buffalo, yes. Yeah, so we're going to have to address that position. But right now, Gibson's our guy. And I say one more year, in my opinion. Alex, what you think, man?
Absolutely. Yeah. If he, how many fumbles he get this year? 6?
Yeah.
Yeah. If he get 4 this year, you got to hit the road. Something. You got to trade. You probably got to trade because he got 1,000 yards. You can't, you can't knock that. But in key moments, like you said, the Chargers game, that was week 1, but we had that game in the bag. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So absolutely, I agree.
Right back to him, man.
I agree.
Oh man. All right, man. Look, we gotta get off this topic, man, because you know what it does to my heart. I know it does to your heart, brother. Yo, do you have anything coming up, man? I saw your last episode. Tell people about what you got going on. What kind of things you talking about?
The last episode was about Carson Wentz. I think my next episode, I don't know when I'm gonna do it here soon. Right now I'm at work, you know what I'm saying? So but my next episode would definitely probably be about Brandon Sheriff, going to the Jags. Yeah. Who else? Any other free agencies that we can get? I don't even know if we picked up anybody. I see that the Jaguars are going all in. The Chargers are going all in. Mm-hmm. I think there was a safety from the Saints I wish we could get. I forgot his name. Marcus, Marcus Wood, I would love to have him, but I don't even know if we can get him. Our cap space, ever since Carson Wentz took all that, man, it's crazy,
Right. We're gonna have to look into the draft because we're not gonna with that taking on that 28 mil. It's just like, we was fine before that move, and that's one of the things that kind of drives Redskins fans up the walls because, like, why? It's not necessarily why did we get him, but you're paying this money for him.
Well, I wish we would have told the Colts, let's take on half of that contract and you take the other half. But no, they said the whole thing. I'm like, dang. Yeah. Like, great.
We was like,
that's a lot, and it's a $5 million bonus, so he making really 30-something million.
Right,
that's a lot of money.
I mean, don't get me wrong. There are some quarterbacks that are making a lot, and I mean, like Kirk Cousins, he's making that much. Dak Prescott making that much. I mean, they making like Super Bowl money,
right?
Like they won a Super Bowl.
Winning a playoff game. Not winning a playoff game.
It's an investment. When you first buy a house, it may be cheap, but you wait a couple years. Then it's going to get better. You know what I'm saying? You start fixing it up. You start putting a new kitchen in. That's what we're doing right now. We're putting a new kitchen in. Dak got a new kitchen. And now we're going to start winning. Don't worry about what we're doing.
Look,
hey, Cooper going now?
CeeDee Lamb is about to step up.
Oh, we'll see. Yeah.
Hold on. Tell me that right. Hey, tell me that right now. Y'all get rid of Cooper and sign Gallup? Who was Gallup? Was Gallup even better than Cooper?
Listen. I just want you to mind your business. I want you to mind your business.
Nah, I like it though. Hey, I ain't mad at y'all. Y'all balled out last year. I give credit where credit is due.
When Michael Gallup balls out, we will hush all these questions about what's going on. When he balls out, we're gonna see.
Definitely. I give credit. Hey, look, I give credit where credit's due. Y'all did y'all thing last year. I ain't saying nothing. I turn my head when people talk about that. I'm like, hey,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? I ain't saying nothing because it was just embarrassing. It's embarrassing.
John has no bragging rights for at least a year before I'm gonna let that go.
It's a new year, Alyx. It's a new year.
You can say nothing to me, and we're gonna bring. I got my clips ready this next season.
Hey, look. And Wentz we trust. That's all we got. That's all we got.
Hey, Commander, baby.
I don't know if you heard this, but we say, you like that around here.
Oh my God. You know what? Alyx, my God, man. Yo, appreciate you taking the time to be with us, man. You're always welcome. Always welcome.
See you next time, man.
Always. Appreciate y'all. Y'all be safe. All right.